Bibliophiles of the internet, my name's Adriana, and today I'm here to share and talk about some awesome book mail stuff. A few days ago I received an exciting piece of book mail, but before I show you what's inside, this package has some interesting backstory, as all fantastic book mail does. About a week and a half ago I was at work and I was trolling on Twitter, as I usually do during my downtime, and I saw that one of the many incredible authors I follow had tweeted that they had one hardcover copy of their latest release that they wanted to give to a POC reviewer, so if anyone was interested, please reply by this certain time tonight. Now, as many of you know, Twitter has that very strange algorithm no matter what your settings are, where it shows you some tweets in real time, but then it also shows you popular tweets you might have missed, and this tweet was one of those, and it was posted hours before I found it. So I quickly replied that I was very interested, but I figured I was probably too late because there's a ton of POC reviewers out there who would definitely jump at this chance. But when I clicked through to see the replies, there were only two, me and a very confused white woman who clearly can't follow instructions. That reply obviously wouldn't count since the author explicitly asked for POC reviewers only, so that meant I was the only other valid entry left, which was pretty bizarre. And because good things so rarely happen to me, I was so paranoid that I even clicked on the blog post linked in the tweet, thinking I had entered wrong, like maybe I had to reply on the blog post itself, but the post just turned out to be a synopsis of the book. Sure enough, like 12 hours later, no one else had replied, and the author sent me a message saying the book was mine. This book is none other than The Beautiful Ones by Silvia Moreno Garcia. This is, as I said, Silvia Moreno Garcia's latest release. Y'all know I recently read Signal to Noise, which was an easy 5-star book for me that I loved and reviewed and raved about. This story is very different. It's a fantasy of manners, and while Moreno Garcia is a Mexican-Canadian author, this story I believe is not about Latinx characters because it's set in France, which is actually awesome because POC authors should not be expected to only write about marginalization and POC characters. The main character, Nina, is taking part in her first grand season where she'll mingle with members of high society and attend glamorous balls in hopes of finding herself a suitable husband. However, her problem is that she has telekinetic powers, and when rumors start circulating about her telekinesis, she becomes the subject of malicious gossip. She then meets an incredible telekinetic performer named Hector who sees her power as a gift. He begins courting her and mentoring her, but it could be that his courtship is not everything it seems. That's all I know about this one. I'm very excited, mostly because I love Moreno Garcia's versatility as an author. Her first book was about dark magic trapped in records, her second book was a crime fiction with Mexican vampires, which I very much want to read, and now her third major release is A Fantasy of Manners. I have such a deep respect for authors who can give you a wide variety of stories, who can come at you with something surprising and different, and who make it clear that their lane does not exist. So again, huge thank you to Silvia Moreno Garcia for this opportunity to review her book. She also signed this copy, which is incredibly thoughtful and special, and this entire gesture is one that I deeply appreciate. So that was my interesting book-related story for the day. In the comments below, let me know if you have read The Beautiful Ones or if you would like to do so in the future, because I would love to know your thoughts, but also feel free to share if you've gotten any interesting or exciting book mail lately, even if it's something that you ordered for yourself. But that is everything I had for this unpackaging today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the flip side of the page. Bye!